Hey everyone, what's going on? Jano65 aka Jaden, and welcome back to another episode of Random Thoughts. Today's episode is episode 53 because I literally just went on my channel and checked what the last episode I made was episode 52. So it makes sense that today's episode is 53. So yeah. Guys, excuse me. My throat, my voice is doing it again. Sorry you guys, I gotta clear my throat. It happens, you guys. It happens. So yeah. But anyway, you guys, I was really debating if I should make a video if I should make a video today. Just I don't know. Just like I wasn't feeling it and just like I don't know, like I was just debating. I was just debating if I should make a video today or not. But then I was like telling myself, I was like, heck with it. To hell with it. All right. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video because this is what I do. It's my dream. It's my passion. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. And I did say that I was gonna make it to 100 videos of this random thought series. So it's gonna happen, you guys. It's gonna happen regardless. Regardless, people. It's gonna happen, you guys. All right. It's gonna happen. That's what's up. So yeah. Um. But yeah, you guys. So yeah. Um, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. My bad. Sorry about that, you guys. So yeah, for today's video, you guys, I've got right here another anime quote. Same character, same series, but different quote, different message here. And I wanted to talk about this anime quote because I think a lot of people can relate to this kind of stuff, and I think this kind of stuff really hits people deep in the heart. It hits them really deep in the heart. You know what I'm saying? Deep in the heart, deep in the soul, and I think a lot of people can relate to this. All right, so yeah. Before I get going and I talk about this quote right here, um, excuse me. Sorry, my bad. My throat. God dang it. Anyway, you guys, the show must go on. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, I just want to take a quick minute and just say that thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support. And I'm noticing that ever since we made it to 50 episodes in a row, I started to see the likes and the views and just especially the views, I started to see the views start to pick up, So I was like, oh wow, that's crazy, but that's awesome in the same time. So I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate it. Keep it up because it's only going to get better from here. More quotes, more anime quotes, more video discussions. There's definitely a lot of stuff that I really, really want to talk about on uh on the channel here and just yeah, you guys, keep it up. Keep it up. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm real excited for the day to come where I finally reach 100 episodes of this Random Thoughts series. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And really, when you think about it, we're not there yet. We're not there yet, but we're close. Not that close, but we are close. We are close indeed. So yeah. So yeah, you guys. Guys, real quickly, I will be honest here. Yesterday's video, which I made talking about the anime quotes, it was talking about something like, having a soft heart in a cruel world is courage, not weakness. Yeah, I think I nailed the head. I think I hit the nail on the head on that one. So yeah. Um so yeah, Um I'll be honest, you guys, I was having a little bit trouble. I was having a little bit trouble talking about that quote and just explaining my whole thought process and everything like that. But you guys seem to love it. You guys seem to enjoy that video regardless because I saw the views like spike up, and it was incredible. So, I'm what I always do, you guys, when what I always do, I always like to live by this motto. I always like to live by this motto and this philosophy. My motto and my philosophy has always been just go with the flow, and let your heart do the talking. All right, let your heart do the talking and just go with the flow. You know, so yeah, so that's exactly and that's precisely what I'm going to be doing right here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. So I'm just gonna go with the flow, and I'm just gonna, let my heart do the talking. That's pretty much it. So yeah. So like I said, today's anime quote that I'm talking about that I've got in today's video in the background here, same character, same anime series, but different quote message. So this one says, "Don't consider my kindness as a weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead." Guys, there's a friend of mine. All right, I met this guy, and very soon, I think for episode 70, I'll talk about this because I have something planned already. I have something already planned in the works for episode 60. Another story I want to talk about, and I want to share with you guys. Excuse me. Dang it, my bad. So yeah. But yeah, I have already something planned in the works for episode 60. So for episode 70, I think I will talk about. So for episode 70, I think I will talk about this. And yeah, people, yeah, that is what's up. That is what's up, people. So yeah. So yeah, you guys. So yeah. But I have a friend of mine. I've known this guy for 3 years now. He's a really good kid. He's really awesome, really cool. But this character right here, you guys have to understand. I have not seen Assassination Classroom, but I will. I will watch Assassination Classroom once I'm done watching with you, Yu Hakusho, which I was supposed to continue watching that yesterday. My original plan was that I was going to rewatch episode 1 and 2 just to get a better understanding of the story and the anime series, but I did not do that yesterday. I don't know, for some strange reason, you guys, I've been feeling very tired and very exhausted when it comes to, nighttime, aka bedtime, so yeah. So I don't know, like I've been trying to go to sleep late, or I've been trying to go to sleep earlier, but at the same time I haven't. But I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's a long story, you guys, and that's a story for another time. But yeah, but anyway, that's besides the point. The point is that my friend, I guess you would call him a very savage guy. Like I can see my friend being this guy right here. I could see him being all like, "Don't consider my kindness as a weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead." Now, could the same thing be said for me? Maybe. Yes or no. Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, like I said last time, you guys, it's pretty self-explanatory. But like I said last time, don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear, otherwise, the bear's gonna come clawing at you, and the bear's gonna do some really, really major damage to you, and you don't want that happening. So yeah. So the same thing, like you guys have to understand is that yes, I was bullied very, very badly in high school, and I was always like bullied and I was always picked on. And high school was a nightmare, you guys. High school was a nightmare because there were people who tried to hurt me both physically and mentally. They wanted to get in a fight with me. They always bullied me and they always picked on me just because I was different and just because I was different from everyone else. And they saw that as a weakness. They saw that as a weakness, and they wanted to put me down to the ground so that I never get back up, and it was very scary, guys. It was very horrifying and it was very terrifying. It was a very terrifying experience. And I don't like it when others assume, I don't like it when others assume that, oh, they know what I went through, because in reality they don't. They're just taking advantage of me and they're just using me as their puppet, and I'm no one's puppet. I am nobody's puppet, and no one's taking advantage of me. No one. All right. I am me. I'm my own person. And my actions, my choices, my decisions, and the intentions and my purposes are my own. So I just wanted to get that clear, and I just wanted to get that out straight. So yeah, you guys. So yeah. But for me, you guys, I mean, nowadays, like, I'm not going to fight anyone. But if someone is, threatening to fight me, and you know they're pushing me into a corner and they're pushing my buttons, then I'm going to use self-defense as a last resort. You know, it's just like I said this yesterday, and I'm going to say this right here, right now. Like Optimus Prime says in Transformers Prime, one of my favorite Transformers series of all time, Autobots do not inflict harm unless all other options have been exhausted. It is what separates us from the Decepticons. And guys, in all reality, that's just me right there. I don't want to fight anyone. And honestly, you guys, with the whole violence and the whole fighting everybody, like I have zero intentions of doing that. I have zero interest and I'm not interested, you guys. That's just the reality. That's my reality right there. I'm not interested. But, you know, if I'm hanging out with my best friend, my good friends, who I see him being this guy right here, you know, we're gonna call him Jack. All right. Just using this name for an example and using code names. All right. We're gonna call him Jack. All right. If Jack and I go to a con, which we actually have plans to go to a con in the nearby future, whenever in the future, but when me and Jack go to a con and someone's picking on us and someone's bullying us, Jack is going to step up and he's going to be this guy right here. Don't consider my kindness as a weakness. Otherwise, the beast in me is sleeping, not dead. And in all reality, guys, that's true. My friend, to guys out there like my buddy Jack, this is a very true statement right there. So just like I said, you guys don't poke the bear, and it doesn't have to be like all violence and all I'm trying to pick on this guy on purpose and this and that, because there will be people out there, you guys, all right? There will be people out there that, take advantage of you and pick on you and bully you. And, with the verbal abuse, I can handle that. And yeah, it hurts and it's stupid and it's pointless, but in all reality, it is what it is, you guys. It is what it is. But when someone's coming up to me and threatening to fight me, because you have to understand what I would always do back then. Yes, I know some people would call me a coward or some people would call me a pussy for doing this, but like what I would always do back then, I would always run. I said something similar like this yesterday in my previous video. But a lot of people say, "Oh, fight your own battles." Well, the truth is that I didn't want to have to come home with a black eye or a broken rib or a bruised up face and a bloody nose. Like I didn't want that to happen. I did not want that to happen, you know, and just yeah, I didn't want that to happen, you guys. So yeah, you know. So basically what I would always do in the end, what I would always do is I would always run. And back then, you guys, I would definitely say that I was much more faster back then on my own 2 feet than I am now. I was very, very fast, so fast that I was the fastest person in I had Hope class, and we would always run the track, and I was always the fastest on the track, and I was always the one to finish first. And that's a story for another time, you guys. That is a story for another time, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. But basically I would always run from my fights. I would always run from my fights instead of being not a coward. And basically I should have just stood up, fight my own battles, and whatever happened happened. And I didn't want it to come to that. I did not want it to come to that, and I wasn't interested. That's the reality right there. Is just that I wasn't interested in fighting the people that wanted to fight me. Guys, it was so demented. It was so demented and it was so diluted back then in my high school, because there were girls and guys that wanted to fight me. Yeah, guys fighting me is one thing, but girls fighting me? There were girls that wanted to break my ribs, break my legs, break my knee, pop my kneecap, whatever, and just like threaten me and shit, and just yeah. Like, guys, in all reality, I'm just a chill guy. I'm just a chill guy making content. I'm a content creator. I'm just a chill guy who loves anime, Nerf, Power Rangers, Transformers, and all that awesome good stuff. And I'm just a chill guy trying to live life. That's really it right there. That is really, really it right. That is really, really it right there. And you had girls back then that wanted to fight me. Like, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but that's some demonic shit. That's some demonic shit. Like, what the hell, you know? So basically, back then, you guys, I was just the type of guy to always avoid battles and everything like that because I didn't want to get into trouble. You know, I didn't want to get into trouble, and I would always tell the bullies, and I would always tell the girls and the guys that always had a grudge and a deep hatred towards me. I would always tell them, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you. And the girl or the guy is like, oh well, that's too bad because I'm gonna kick your ass anyway, And they never succeeded, they never succeeded because I would always run away and run to my class. But it was a very terrifying experience, It was a very terrifying experience. And I just hope that I never have to get into a fight ever. Just I get it. The world is very mean and cruel with lots of evil and lots of lies, and the world is a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees, and it will keep you down, and it will keep you down there unless you let it. And it's just like, I get it, you guys. I get it. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. I get that. But just I don't know, just like I'm all about that good karma. I'm all about that good karma, and I'm the opposite. I am the opposite of the bad karma. Like most people would rather focus on the bad karma, and that's not me. That's not me. I choose to be the opposite of bad karma. I am good karma. Like I try to spread and show people good karma, and that good karma is real. Like you had my back, you supported me all this time. Well, good karma is going to come into play, and I'm going to have your back, and I'm going to support you in return because you had my back. You supported me. You support me. I'll support you. You have my back. I have your back. You respect my boundaries, I'll respect your boundaries. You respect me, I'll respect you. And it really is that simple. It really is that simple, you guys. It really is that simple, really, when you think about it in all reality. So yeah. But me and my good buddy Jack, me and my good buddy Jack, we would have many, many conversations. And I've known this guy for 3 years now, 3 years, and he is a very savage dude. He is a very savage dude. And the best way to really describe him, this quote right here, don't consider my kindness as my weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. And it's very true. And the very same thing can be said to my good buddy Jack, because it's very true, you guys. It is very, very true. And could the same thing be said about me? Oh, I don't know. Yes and no. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. But honestly, you guys, like, no, you know what? I'm just realizing this, you guys. You know what? I'm realizing this, and I'm like over here, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm like this. I am like this. Don't consider my kindness as a weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. So, it's like the classic saying, you probably heard this from a lot of your teachers, or, I remember the one guy saying this in the movie The Breakfast Club, one of my favorite movies of all time, very classic movie, you know. But just classic saying, guys, you mess with the bull and you're gonna get the horns. Or another saying, yeah, the whole saying could be said, the whole argument could be said, well, playing fire with fire, yeah, true, but you play with fire, you're going to get burnt, all right? Because there are a lot of people out there that they have not mastered the technique of fire, all right? A lot of people have mastered that technique of fire, and, well, you play with fire, you're going to get burnt, all right? Like, that's hellfire right there, you guys. That's hellfire right there, because again, you play with fire, you're gonna get burns. If you're that type of guy, or girl that's taking advantage of others, and you're making others feel bad, and you're just making others feel like shit, and you're just out there to cause trouble and everything like that, and you're just being a troublemaker, well then, you know, you play with fire, and you're not gonna play with fire, you're playing with hellfire, and you play with hellfire, then you're gonna get burned. Okay, you're gonna get your ass burned. Okay, that's just what it is, you know. Just yeah, you know. But I remember back then when I was posting and I was doing what I love. I was doing what I love and I loved what I did. Do what you love and love what you do. That's my philosophy, and that's always the philosophy I always like to live by. It's very true stuff. Amen to that. So yeah, do what you love and love what you do. Amen to that. I remember back then, just using this as an example, and this is still a problem now. This is still a problem nowadays, and it's just like, again, this is some demonic crap right here, folks. All right. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys in the community are familiar with the anime series My Hero Academia. It's one of the most, excuse me, My Hero Academia is one of the most biggest and, excuse me again, sorry. My Hero Academia is one of the most biggest and popular anime series of all time. And well, during this whole COVID experience, people were like, "Oh, well, us shipping people and the shipping community, we got to stand up and we got to rise and we got to make this character be like that character and he be into this guy and she be into this girl, yada yada, and just the whole shipping voodoo, whatever, okay? You know, and I heard a rumor that those people in the shipping community were attacking the My Hero Academia fandom, and they were attacking the My Hero Academia fans, and they were attacking the creator of My Hero Academia, saying that, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, are you serious? And not only that, but like, yeah, I was posting My Hero Academia on my Instagram page many times ago, but it wasn't shipping, you guys. It was badass wallpapers. Because in my opinion, I see My Hero Academia as a badass show. Okay. It's a very, very badass show. Midoriya, aka Deku, is a very badass character. You got Bakugo, very badass character. And then you got Todoroki, half fire, half ice. Very badass character as well, you know? And you had people just coming up to me, texting me, just DMing. They just DM'd me. They were texting me and they were like, "Hey, if you were to cosplay as Midoriya or Bakugo or Deku or Todoroki or whatever cosplay you were gonna do, I just come up to you and kiss you and that like that because you're into that kind of stuff, right?" And I'm like, you're deluded. Okay. I was just like, you're deluded. And I remember one time there's this one girl, she's getting really offended and she's getting really triggered. And I was texting her on Instagram. She texted me and she was like, oh, so you're not gonna come up to me and kiss me right away. And I'm like, first of all, that's not how life works. All right. That's not how it works. All right. If I don't know you, if I don't know you, then you could be damn sure. You could be damn sure I'm not coming up to you and kissing you on the lips because that shit not happening, okay? That's just some demonic shit right there. That ain't me. That's not in my programming, okay? That's not in my program. So yeah. But this one girl was texting me and she apparently was all about the My Hero Academia shipping and whatever, and I wasn't. And she was just like trash talking, she was trash talking. And she was like spitting all that negativity and all that bullshit and all that crap and just being an asshole towards me. And she was like saying, "So what's your final answer? So what? You're going to be about the shipping now? You're going to be part of the shipping community, or you're going to be against us? Like what's your deal? What's your answer, And I remember this quote right here, this specific anime quote. This is not the first time I've seen this anime quote. I've seen this anime quote before, many times before. And I decided to tell her this. I decided to tell this random girl that I don't even know. I decided to tell her this. I decided to tell her, don't consider my kindness as my weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. And I remember all of a sudden she got triggered like that. She got triggered like that, and she got so offended, and she was like so fed up and lit up. And I was like, okay, bye. Sayonara. Hasta la vista, baby. And yeah, I just blocked her. I just blocked her, you guys. I just blocked her, and she was not the first one that I blocked. I mean, there were many, many people that I blocked, and yeah. But yeah, her, she's definitely not the first one. And guys, in all reality, I'm not about that life. The shipping, the whole shipping, voodoo, whatever, it's not in my programming, all right? That's just what it is. That's my reality right there. The whole shipping thing, the whole shipping voodoo, whatever you want to call it, is not in my reality. It's not in my program. And so that's what's up, people. That's what's up. So yeah. So guys, I'll be the type of guy. I will be the guy to say, don't consider my kindness as a weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. All right. I'm not saying that I'm gonna fight you, but what I am saying is that don't mess with me. Don't mess with the bull, or you're gonna get the horns. And like I say in my own terms, don't mess with don't mess with the fire god. Don't mess with fire, or you're gonna get or you don't mess with fire, or you're gonna get burned by hellfire. All right. In other words, don't play with fire, otherwise you're gonna get burned. All right. So yeah. So you guys get the gist of it, and you guys get the point, and just like guys, just whatever type of stuff you're into, just keep that to yourself. All right, keep that to yourself. And if you have other people in your life that are into the same, like shipping this or that or whatever, just keep that between you and your friends that are about the same stuff that you are. All right, like it really pisses me off. It really pisses me off that you just have people coming up to you and they just shove this stupid crap in your face, and they just shove this stupid crap and just the stupid nonsense on all this BS and all this bullshit and whatever, and they just shove it down they just shove it in your face, they shove it down your throat, and that's when I'm like, okay, you need to back off. You need to back off, all right? And guys, I'm not saying that anybody that disrespects and anybody that oversteps my boundaries at a con, when I go to my very first con, I really, really hope and I pray to God that I don't have to go I don't have to go out of my way and be like, listen, you're backing me up into a corner. You're shoving this stupid shit in my face. You need to stop. You need to stop because the beast in me is sleeping, not dead. All right. I really, really don't want to have to be that type of guy. I really don't want to have to be that type of guy. I don't want to have to go to the point where I have to say to someone, don't consider my kindness as a weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. But at the same time, I will. At the same time, I will. And I am saying, and what I am saying, you guys, is that I am saying this, and in a way, I can see myself as this character and as this quote message right here. And I would say that this quote message right here pertains to me because, in all reality, I'm not looking for trouble. I'm not looking for trouble. But if you're looking for trouble, you know, I'm going to use self defense as a last resort. And yeah, you know, so don't come up to me. Don't come up to me thinking like, oh, you're gonna kiss me, whatever, because you're not. Because I'm not deluded like you are. Yes, I am a weird individual. I like anime. I'm a nerd. I like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon. I love Power Rangers. I love Transformers. I love all these nerdy hobbies that exist in this universe. Yes, that is true. But I'm not deluded like you are. I may be weird, but I'm not deluded, all right? Don't mess with the bull or you're going to get the horns, and don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear or the bear is going to attack you and do some really, really serious damage towards you. All right. Just don't. Just don't. It's not worth it, you guys. It's not worth it. But yet, at the same time, you still have all these people out there. You still have all these people out there that just they feel the need. They feel the need to shove the stupid crap and shove the stupid shit in your face. And if that's not enough, they'll shove it down your throat. Now, my best advice, if that ever happens in your life, my best advice, just walk away. Walk away, don't look back, and just pretend that shit doesn't even face you. All right. But if that's not enough, and the bullies and you know the bullies and just the troublemakers, if they're not satisfied enough, then you know Be like this guy right here. Be like this guy right here and be like, don't consider my kindness as my weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. It's very true, you guys. Very, very, very true. And I would say that, my best friend Jack is more of the savage than me. Jack to me, and he said this before to me as well. Jack is he is the very, very cool, chill guy. He's the very not only can he be very cool and very chill, like here's the deal. Do not test his patience. If you don't test this guy's patience, then he has no reason to lash out on you. He doesn't test my patience, and I don't test his patience. And I was telling him that one time. I was telling Jack, well, the reason why I don't test your patience is because, well, I have zero intentions. I have zero intentions, and I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. All right. So, yeah, that's literally it, guys. And Jack, to me, Jack is not only a good, loyal friend, but he's the guy who watches from the shadow. He's Shadow Hokage, you know, like Sasuke, like adult Sasuke Uchiha, like he's constantly watching from the shadows and he's protecting the ones he loves and cares about and this and that and this and that and yada yada yada. Like that's Jack right there. That's Jack right there, and he's just that type of dude. And honestly, I've got no problem with that. I've got no problem with that. And it's very strange, but at the same time, it's very interesting at the same time because me and Jack, we're not the same people. We're not the same person. We don't think alike. Sometimes we do. And at the same time, we don't necessarily agree on everything, you know. But, but, just the best way I can really describe it is that me and my good buddy Jack, we're of two sides of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. We have a lot in common, but at the same time, we're of two sides of the same coin. And I'm really happy, and it's very interesting that even though the fact is that we're of two sides of the same coin, we're still good friends, and we're like brothers. Like this dude is like my little brother because he is younger than me, but this dude is a very, very savage dude. He is a very savage dude. And some of you guys, I don't mind it. I don't mind having a savage dude like that in my life. And I actually would not mind it if I actually had a savage dude like this guy right here and like my buddy Jack. I would not mind it at all if I had a savage dude on my team. On my team so that, you know, if the day ever comes, if the day ever comes where someone wants to mess with me, my girlfriend, or some of my other friends, my savage people can step up and be like, hey, listen, don't consider my kindness as my weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. And it's like the classic saying could also be said is that you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. It's true. That's just how it is, you guys. That's just how it is. So it just don't be about the violence. Don't be about this. Don't be about that. We're all just trying to have fun. We're all just trying to chill. Like, I know for a fact, you guys, I know for a fact that there are many, many, plenty of My Hero Academia fans out there that they are not about the shipping and they just want to be part of this community just to have a chill, relaxing, and awesome time. And they just want to be badass heroes. Badass heroes like you and me, badass warriors. And honestly, you guys, when I think about it, there's really nothing wrong with that, you guys. Honestly, there's really, really nothing wrong with that at all. At all, people, all right? But maybe the case scenario could also be said that this quote can pertain to a lot of us. Don't consider my kindness as my weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. You know? My main argument and the solution and the conclusion we can all come to is really, in all reality, just don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear and, You mess with the bull, you're going to get the horns. And you play with fire, you're going to get burnt. The only people that are not going to get burnt when playing with fire is us, because we've actually mastered the ability to hold the fire in our hands. Not literally, by the way, I'm saying this as a metaphor expression wise, but I'm saying that because we are warriors. We are warriors, and we are fire breathing warriors. All right. Our elementals are made out of fire, the will of fire. The fire in our hearts will never stop going. It will never be gone. It will never disappear. The fire in our hearts will constantly burn and burn and burn, and the flames will ignite, and it will expand and grow. And, the fire in our hearts will always keep us going, because that right there is the will of fire. And the will of fire never dies. The will of fire never dies out. And the will of fire keeps us going no matter what. Because we are warriors, baby. We are warriors. And we stay true to our words, because that is our NINDO, our ninja way. And nobody, and nothing going to change that. Nothing. And I mean nothing. So, guys, in all reality, in conclusion, in the end, do what you love what you do, stay awesome, stay positive, be about the good karma. But at the same time, if there are troublemakers out there, because God knows, there are plenty of troublemakers out there that like to cause trouble, all right? But if one of those people you meet and you see at a con or just in real life, just be like this guy. Just be like this guy and be like, don't consider my kindness as my weakness. The beast in me is sleeping, not dead. You know? Just don't poke the bear. In all reality, just don't poke the bear, and there's no fuss, there's no muss, and there's no fighting, and there's no violence. You know? So yeah, you guys, that's really it. That's really it right there. So yeah. Think smart, you guys. Think smart. Think smart. Make the right decisions and choices in your life, and do the right thing. Do the right thing, people. For real. Do the right thing. So yeah. All right, you guys. That's gonna be it for this video right here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video till the very end. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, you guys. Click the notification bell so you guys will be notified right away when a new video is up on the channel. Don't forget to click the like button to show your support and all the good vibes. Very much appreciated. So yeah, believe it. Share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, all the good vibes. Very much appreciated. Believe it. So yeah. Stay awesome, stay strong, stay positive, stay safe. Hang in there, don't give up. Do what you love what you do. May the power protect you all. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Random Thoughts. Peace out.